religion claims that it has the ultimate truth. But can the ultimate truth be understood? Can it be comprehended by the temporal human mind? Well, let's have a look at this analogy. As we all know, the earth is a globe or a sphere, a solid one at that matter. And that's why, which means we are all at the topmost part of it. Now we can see that the person here at a different part of the globe, the person here, his head is this way, while the person here, his head is the other direction, while the person here, his head is towards this direction. So now, if I am asked, where is up? Well, like when we are children, we are told that God is in heaven, and then direction we point our fingers up. If I am asked, where is up? I will raise up my hand, my finger up. Now, if you ask, let's look at it from the globe, like as if we're outside the earth. If you ask the person here, you point towards this direction. The person here will point towards the other direction, which they are quite opposing, because the up to this person is direction down to this person. So now, when we look around, we see, there are people around all over the globe, and the person here will point this, while the person at the other side will point to the other direction. Now, if you ask the question, who is saying the truth? Is it this, the other person, or this way, or down? Each part, each aspect, each part of the globe, at any point you point, it is up. This is happening because of the strong gravitation at the center that keeps on drawing everything back to Earth every now and then, relentlessly. Now, is there any up or down? I think there is no up, there is no down, because every direction here can be up. If you watch it even from the globe, maybe in the morning we are here, in the afternoon we are here, then in the evening we are here, which means our up in the morning is different from our up in the afternoon, and then quite opposite to our up in the evening. So there is no up, no down. What we have is direction towards gravitation, which we call down, and then direction away from gravitation, which we call up. But in essence, there is no up, there is no down. That's how the truth is. Every part of life is a sphere, like the earth. Then we have the spiritual sphere. There too, spiritual truths are dependent on our level of spiritual development, are dependent on our spiritual nature. If you go to the Gospels, you see where Jesus healed a madman that used to be in a cemetery. So after Jesus Christ has healed him, he said, Lord, let me follow you. He said, no, go back to your people. Go and proclaim to them what the Lord has done for you. Then on another part of the gospel, Christ says to someone, follow me. He said, Lord, let me go and bury my father. He said, no, let the dead bury their dead. You are to follow me. You can see the mandate given to these two people seems quite contradictory, but it all depends on their natural inclination. Our service to God is dependent, solidly dependent on our natural inclination. Religion is not a rigid and blind conformity to consensus ideologies. Religion is a response to the ultimate inclinations in our hearts, to our ultimate spiritual inclinations. That is where our service to God depends.